Hey boys, how you doing? I don't know about you, but finally, the 6.1 patch for Final Fantasy has finally dropped after all this time. It took a little while, but honestly, I think it was worth the wait. I don't know about you guys, but PvP was probably one of the biggest things that excited me about the patch. Now, I'm not normally a PvPer in any MMOs like WoW, ESO, and whatnot, but for some reason, the idea of jumping into PvP in Final Fantasy was just really exciting to me. Maybe because it felt like it was gonna have a fresh start for people, have these new systems and new ways of combat and whatever, and kind of start at the same level as everyone else instead of jumping into a scene where people are just gonna absolutely fucking dominate me over and over and over again. So that was exciting to me. But I kind of wanted to give my first impressions of it because the patch has been out for a day or two, and I have played a little bit of the Crystalline Conflict. And I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a talk about it. So, first of all, I think it is incredibly fucking fun. It is really fun. I really like the maps. I like how some of them have the different gimmicks going on, like the one with the tornadoes that like shoot people up into the air and stuff like that. I do like the speed tracks so people can zip around and like try and escape and whatnot. I think that's really, really awesome. It really engages me and makes me try and rethink of positioning myself on the map during certain times. I wanted to talk about the way the combat feels though. It's kind of strange being as a warrior. I don't know if it's like the same as other classes, but having like two buttons to use for attacks is kind of weird to me. We went from like having the usual deal where we have like 8 different things to press to having like the one combo button that you repeat over and over again, and then maybe like an AoE, and then like maybe like another extra utility one like guard, and then you have like the potions and stuff like that. The way it feels more like it's a MOBA more so than like a traditional MMO PvP system. It's kind of like reduced down, but I think it kind of has a bit of a charm to it. It's not like overly complex. It's kind of easy for people to come into for the first time and have a grasp of it and be able to play straight away without having to do 100 hours of research and practice. I think that might impact the skill ceiling and lower it a bit, but it also allows players to be able to switch between different jobs that they want to do more freely, and I think that's just a win for everyone. It's simplified, but I think it gives us more accessibility. I really love that with the new Adventurer Plate system, we have our profiles coming up, and then there's like all the people with their like super serious ones and whatnot, and then there's just some people with their characters bent over, and then mine, which is like a super zoomed up meme photo of my face and stuff. I love that we get our own little like zest popping up on the screen there. It's really beautiful. I love that little touch. The other thing I wanted to talk about was probably the overall match playout. I don't know how to describe it, but basically they are very, very short games. You get in, you do it, you're done, you get out. I don't know, they average around like probably 5 to 10 minutes at the least, and they're very like small, so people tend to be able to rush the crystal very, very quickly. Very, very quickly from one point to the next. And it feels like whoever wins the initial battle at middle where the crystal spawns generally wins. There have been times where my team or their team will be able to defend the crystal last second after they like respawn with their team like right at their base, But yeah, it seems like it's kind of one-sided from the get-go. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like winning one team fight and then basically winning the entire game is a little bit much. It doesn't like give people the chance to really like counter or anything like that. It's yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe after a bit of time when people get more used to the game and don't go in guns a blazing and be more strategic about it. Who knows? I think that is just going to be something we're going to have to wait and see as time goes on. Maybe even with the upper ranks and stuff like that, with bronze, silver, gold, whatever it is, maybe people will play it a bit different. We'll just have to wait and see for that one. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I find it very difficult to organize where I am in team fights, because with things like Black Mage and Bard and whatnot, there's like these massive fucking AoEs just completely cover the screen. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just fucking spamming my buttons over and over again, hoping for the fucking best. And even though I'll do things like press guard and pop potions and stuff like that, there's so much happening at the one time that you just get absolutely nuked. Now, before you say get good, because I know some of you will, it's harder than you think. It's much harder than you think. I'm not too bad, but it's difficult. It is difficult. And amongst the absolute fucking shit show of lights that go off on your screen at once, the tab targeting system, like, I am used to just pressing tab and locking onto the person in front of me, but I feel like a lot of the time I have to spam tab until I get the right person that I want to do or target. And that makes it feel really clunky for me. Maybe that's something that I need to get over, or maybe there's a hidden setting that I'm not sure about. If you know, please let me know. That would help out tremendously. But it makes it difficult. I think the only other way that I could maybe improve that is like actually being a dirty mouse clicker. And I don't know if I want to go there for that, but maybe that's my only option. Now, in my opinion, I feel like for the longevity of the PvP scene, I feel like there needs to be continuous updates of items and cosmetics to be awarded from leveling up and whatnot. Because currently there's like 25 to 30, like capped out at soft capped at 30, but if you continue on, you still get the like crystal things or whatever. But at this point in time, you get like a pair of glasses. And like one really badass set. Like, don't get me wrong, that set looks fucking awesome and I'm 100% gonna get it. I cannot wait. But I feel like a lot of people will get that set and then stop playing and leave the PvP scene altogether. Now, there is the ranking system with the different tiers, but I feel like they need to give out cosmetics for it. I feel like there needs to be incentive there. I think they have created a very strong foundation for PvP and have made a lot of people happy, but I think it's really important for them to really solidify the scene for the long term. I think they're going to have to add in continuous prizes, more prizes to earn, to incentivize people to come, because let's be honest, Final Fantasy has not had the best reputation for PvP. They've definitely done a good job at revitalizing it, but I just want to see it keep going, and I want to unlock more cool shit and be rewarded for my efforts of being a fucking god tier PvP player, because you know I'm really good at it. Anyway, that's my first impressions of PvP. I absolutely love it. There's some things that I hope to see from it in the future. What do you think? Let me know. And I'll catch you later, boys. Peace.